Hello everyone and welcome to another edition of Paracord Reviews. Sorry for the long gap in videos, but I got hit with the flu bug that is going around and was down for the count for a bit. But now I am back and ready to do a new video for you. So let's talk about survival buckles. Survival bracelets are very popular and there are a myriad of buckles available. One manufacturer that I see a lot of on places like Amazon and eBay is Anxingo. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. So a little bit about them. They're a Chinese product importer. Going to Anxingo.com, you will see that they make a lot of different products and sell exclusively through eBay and Amazon. They are popular not only because they offer a large variety of products at a reasonable price, but also because they offer free shipping on many of their products. Just so you know, I am not being paid by them. They have not sponsored this. These are just the facts. They are by no means exclusive to the Paracord or outdoor business. In fact, if you go to their website, you'll find that they sell everything from automotive items to outlet covers to PC power supplies. Basically, they sell the gamut of items that can be imported from China. But today, let's talk about this advertised 3 1/4 or 3/4 an inch buckle. First off, it's large. It's larger than the standard paracord buckle. Here's a standard. This is a 3/4, and here's their 3/4 buckle. While it's advertised as 3/4 is actually an inch wide, so I can show you here. So you can see it's an inch wide. And while the standard, of course, is 3/4 inch. The standard is also about 1.5 inches long, as you can see. Whereas this one is a whopping 2.5 inches. Probably almost 2 3/4 inches. So, this buckle has a cutting knife, a fire starter, and a whistle. So you can see here, the cutting knife is not sharp, but does have ridges which will allow to do some cutting. The fire starter is painted, so it will probably need to be scraped a few times before it will spark. The whistle, right here, is small, so there's no telling how well or loud it will get. Let's try it out. Shh, 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 shh. Not great. In a closed room, it's not bad, but I'm not sure how well someone will hear it in the distance. That'll be something we will have to go outside and test at another time. The best thing to do is make a bracelet with it, so let's do that, and we'll come back after I put one together. Okay? Okay. So I made this bracelet, and you can see I decided to do something a little bit extra. I've been working with bullet casing bracelets, so I figured to try to kill two birds with one stone on this. If you like this, do you think it looks cool, let me know. Put a comment down below. Anyway, the first thing you need to know is that I actually had to make this bracelet bigger than normal. Using my Easy Jig bracelet maker, I originally set it up for 8 1/4 inches. That's what I normally would do for my wrist. When I measured it out and went to start making my cobra weave, I noticed it looked small. So I made it a couple of weaves and took it out, and keep it in place, and then put it around my wrist, and lo and behold, it was too small. After a couple retries, resizing, etc., I found I had to go all the way up to 10 inches, as you can see here, to get it to the point where it fit properly. So it looks like an additional inch and 3/4 in length throws off the jig measurement, which is something you'll need to be considering when you adjust your jig, if you use a jig, um, and the length of cord you use when putting this together. The other thing when putting it together was that on the whistle end, right here, and I'll turn it around so you can see it, there is no cutout. Now, what do I mean for that? Here, let me grab a blank one. So normally, like right here, you have a cutout or a divot. But on this side, there is no cutout or divot at all. There's a little ramp piece, but as you can see, you have an area here so you can loop it, which is great, but there's no cutout or divot. I mean, I may take a Dremel tool and Dremel one out for future use, but yeah, I wound up having to do that. It would have been nice had they added that piece on. To me, that is just a big mistake that kind of takes away from the presentation. I know it's a nitpicky thing, but if you're like me, you would probably want to know about it, so I thought I'd let you know. I also did not like the idea of the knife against my skin, so doing it in the style that I have it here, it really works better for me. Now, I will say, they give some protection for the knife. It is smooth right here, you can't really feel it, but you do have these ridges, and if you wear yours tight, that would be rubbing up against, whereas here, it's pretty smooth. So, let's put it on. I'm going to go ahead and move this. So we'll take off my Mad Max style bracelet. So first thing, this thing is huge and is kind of difficult to put on. It's so long that it is kind of clunky to get to clasp. And with the fire starter where it's at, it makes it even more difficult. So there we go. And now it's on. Now, I did do a double cobra weave on this. That was just an aesthetic choice I made. But as you can see, the size of this and the fire starter make it a little bit difficult to buckle. Something to remember. Also, if you like it tight, that could make it more difficult for making it tight. Speaking of the fire stick, I did test it, and you will see that as I thought, there's paint on it. I had to scrape it to get it to spark. It does take a little bit of work, so you're going to have to put some effort into it. Let's see if I can get it to spark here. I did get it to spark before, so you use the knife, and let's see if we can do it this way. Maybe start. There you go. So you can see you can get some pretty good spark. So there is that aspect of it. You know what? I would think that with that, on a non-windy day, you could start a fire using dry leaves or grass if you needed to. I'm going to say this. I think it's a nice buckle, but this is not the type of buckle I would use for daily wear. If I was going to use a buckle, I would use something more like this. It's smaller in comparison, and yes, I know this has a lot of different things, but I think the layout is something to be desired. I could see using this for hiking or hunting in the woods. You know, I bought 10 of these for $6.85 with free shipping on eBay, which is really not a bad price. If you want to make a few bracelets or bag handles with these, you cannot beat the price. That said, I'm going to spend a little coin and try out a few others, and I'll report back. There's tons of them out on eBay and Amazon, so definitely give it a try. Let me try them out. I'll make some videos and let you know. So, let me know your thoughts about this video or any ideas you have for any further videos in the comments below. Let me know if you have any ideas or anything you want to know about. For those who are wondering, yes, these are 22 bullet casings that I had to punch and drill holes into. So, until next time, have a good one and keep paracording. Take care.